Hey guys, I am popping on here. Hopefully some of you guys will pop on. So I'm gonna wait a second for that. If you're watching the replay, please let me know. I'd like to see if any of you guys are actually watching this after the live to see if it's actually beneficial. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know as well. Any of the resources and things that I am going to share will be on our team page after the video, once I get home and from getting the kids. And on YouTube, it will be in the description box. Scentsy Club is something that I am super passionate about. It is something that I believe in fully. Scentsy Club is the future of your business, 1000%. I'm going to go ahead and get started talking, even though it doesn't look like anybody's on right now. I know this is like the middle of the day for a lot of people. My kids get out of school really early. Oh no, gosh, there was a kitty cat running across the road and I didn't want to hit it. Goodness gracious. Anyway, if you're popping on, say hey. If you're watching the replay, say hey. I think it takes a while to like notify you guys that I popped on live. But Scentsy Club is the future of your business. I want you guys to tell me in the comments, do you have your own Scentsy Club? If you do, tell me. Tell me if you have any subscribers. If you have subscribers, tell me about how many, or tell me any struggles that you might have with Scentsy Club, or tell me any successes that you've had with Scentsy Club, and I'm going to get started. So number one, we are in the fall of 2023, so if you're watching this later, this might not be relevant to you, but we just had a Amplify the Season incentive pop up, which means Cincy added on another little fun thing about getting they added on another little Scentsy Club incentive. So if you get 3 new subscribers with at least $50 in PRV, you get another little prize. Listen, Cincy always incentivizes us or rewards us for behaviors that they want repeated. There's a reason that they are asking us or rewarding us for building our Scentsy Club. Not because they just want us to go make them more money, but because that is going to give us a healthy business. That is why Cincy does incentives the way that they do. Okay, we're in the fall incentive. The reason why they give us points for sponsoring and for helping those teammates promote to certified and promote to lead and earn sensational start is because those are the types of things that are going to help you have a successful business and a healthy business and a business that will provide longevity. Okay, so that's the reason why I live and die by Scentsy Club. Okay, I have about 1,000 PRV every single month through club. Of course that fluctuates, and I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it because I really believe in it fully, and I've worked really hard to build it, and my goal is to up that to 2,000 PRV every single month. Why? Because that is reoccurring surprise PRV that I don't have to work for, meaning I can focus on other things in my business, meaning if something happens in my life and I'm away from my business, aka when my aunt died last month and I was in Alabama for 10 days completely unexpectedly, and yes, I could still work from my phone, but I'm going to be honest, I really was not focused on my business. I was focused on the tragedy, and I was focused on being there with my family, and I was just not in the emotional state. And that's the great thing about this business, is that I had that flexibility, and I knew that I had PRV coming in still, right? And that my business wasn't going to completely die, and I could come back and work on that later. Okay, so Scentsy Club is the future of your business. Now, I just went on the workstation and I looked at the Scentsy Club training and resources that were there. Let me just say that when I started, we had zero zilch nada in the workstation. And when I started, we didn't have Scentsy Club. And when I started, we didn't have Always Get My Bar. And when I started, we didn't have Whiff Box. Like, Cincy is, the glow up is real. Okay, and the resources are amazing. I literally printed out the Scentsy Club FAQ because I'm a paper girly. I literally printed out the rewards paper thing, the referral and rewards paper thing, and it's so much more detailed than it used to be. So I'm going to link that in the comments anyway, or on our team page. And if you're on the workstation, I really, really suggest that you go look at that. But it is so, so detailed, and you're missing out if you haven't went and looked at it, because it's so much better than what it used to be. So I'm going to tell you some facts about Scentsy Club. These are directly from Cincy, and then I'm going to get into what to do to build your club. 80% of Scentsy Club subscriptions include at least one Scentsy bar. 80%. 80% of club subscriptions have at least one bar. Okay? Half of all Scentsy Club memberships have a Whiff Box in them. Okay? 75% of the bars that are ordered through Scentsy Club are discontinued, meaning Always Get My Bar. Those statistics are important. Those statistics are important, and you need to remember that. And when I went, and right before I did this training, I went and looked at, I pulled a bunch of my club subscriptions, and almost like all of mine have Whiff Box. Why? I focus on it heavily. Why? Because you can get that baby half off. Why do I focus on it like that? Because that gets my club subscriptions to at least $60. Because once they get to $60, they can get it half off. Hello. Increased PRV. Okay? So, I want you to think about this. Our job as consultants is to fill life with fragrance. Right? Hands down, period. I hear people say, buy, host, join. Right? I want to hear you say, buy, host, join club. Buy, host, join club. Buy, host, club, join. Club, join, host, buy. However you want to say it, whatever order you want to say, club needs to be in the conversation. Stop sleeping on club. If people don't want to host, they need to club. If they don't want to join, they need to club. If they don't want, if they're good with buying their Scentsy full price, then fine. But I rarely ever just take someone's order. I'm always trying to offer them a discount by partying, a discount by joining, or a discount by clubbing. If someone is needing a sale, they can get the 10% off sale year round, guys. Year round, they can get the 10% off sale, okay? When you build your club, you're building for your future. You're guaranteeing that PRV, okay? You put in the work for that initial sign up, but after that, it's PRV that you didn't have to work for. I don't know about you, but I like waking up and seeing surprise PRV on my dashboard, right? You're making money while you sleep. Your club is something you are directly in control of. You take the guesswork out of where your PRV is going to come from. If you struggle hitting your leadership numbers, if you struggle getting your 500, focus on building your club to 500 during each of those, during your month, bi-month, and tri-monthly little cycles. Take the guesswork out of it. Take that stress off of you so you can continue to party. You can continue to focus on finding new customers, finding new team members. When we first started club, that's how I pushed. I never used to be someone who would earn 2,000 PRV every single month. But when we first started club, that was how I got there. I focused on building my club up so I could get to that 2,000 every single month. I haven't not had 2,000 since club started. because I have at least 1,000 from club every single month. Now, do I just stop at 2,000? Absolutely not. But club is what pushed me over that limit. If you struggle with just getting active, get your club to active. Okay? When you get to 2,000, you get that 5% bonus. Don't leave money on the table. And I know that you might think I'm crazy by saying that I want my club to be at 2,000 every single month. It's possible, guys. I know plenty of girls that have 2,000 in club every single month. Where you focus, your energy will flow. Build your club, add club to the combo. Okay? Every single customer that I have that orders on a regular basis has been told about club. Okay? Club, club, club. People like deals. People like convenience. People like freedom. People want to set it and forget it. Think about the people that order their dog food on subscription, or like the Amazon subscription for toilet paper, for paper towels, for their beauty products. Like, people like to set it and forget it. Okay? Think about that. If someone is always ordering washer whiffs, if somebody's always ordering any of those things, they need to be in club. They can save 10% and they're setting it and forgetting it. Building your PRV is the one thing in your business that you have control over. I also recruit very heavily out of my club. If someone is in my club, then I can continue. Once I get them in club, I'm not getting them in club to leave them there. I'm getting them in club to butter them up, to build their club up, to eventually to talk to them about getting paid to club. Okay? You build them up. You don't put them in club to leave them alone. You put them in club and treat them more like gold and pull them over to your team. It's a continuous cycle. And this is a pro tip, if you can get people into your club and you build their subscription to $100 or $200, if you can get their subscription up to $100 a month and they sign up, you can get them to certified within a year, and you can earn annual mentor if you can do that with 14 people. It's a numbers game, right? And think about it. If they love Scentsy that much, they're probably going to order a warmer or two in between that. So it's all a numbers game. Build your club, build your business, get paid to club. Okay? So how are you going to do this? Every single month, you have the opportunity to bring people into club. Every single day, you have the opportunity to bring people into club, but you have to be talking about it. Okay, we have LTOs releasing every single month. This is the fall season, the queen season, the making it rain season of LTOs. The holiday collection, the harvest collection, the breast cancer awareness collection. We can't add that to club until next month because it's a charitable cause thing. But the Nightmare Before Christmas brick just came. It's going to be releasing. The Dumbo scent is about to be releasing. The bricks are releasing. All of those scents are limited time offers. If anybody falls in love with them, hello, always get my bar, y'all. Always get my bar. Okay? Always get my bar, always get my bar, always get my bar. Always get my bar is the gateway drug to bring them into club, because 75% of bars that are ordered through Scentsy Club are discontinued. Get them in through Always Get My Bar and keep them by getting them onto the Whiff Box. Okay? So that is how, and that is like the gateway drug to building your club. You have to always use those scents as leverage. You have even more opportunity when it comes to transition months and bring back my bar months. Okay? Every single person has a favorite scent. I already said that Always Get My Bar is the gateway. Scentsy gives us those resources, okay, to serve our customers well. You need to use the reporting tab. Use your reports in your sales reports. So go to reporting and go to sales, and that can help you guide your conversations. So when I originally wrote these notes, a lot of these notes were from SFR when I did my presentation then. And we had Bring Back My Bar going on. So if you go to your sales reports and you click promotion follow-up tab, right now all you're going to see is Bring Back My Buddy. But during Bring Back My Bar or during transition, if you click promotion follow-up tab, you're going to see Bring Back My Bar purchase history or Bring Back My Bar leads, and that's going to give you names and scents that people voted on, etc. So right now that's not something that's going to be super, super helpful, but right now you can go to your sales reports and go to the product history report, and you can go and type in the Nightmare Before Christmas, and you can find anybody that has purchased that in the past and reach out to them about any of those fragrances. You can, so that's just a specific example. But when a specific LTO is brought back, use the product history report to compile a list of people who ordered it from before. So when Lilo and Stitch was re-released, I used that report to see who bought that collection report or collection before. And that list led me to having a conversation with them about putting that Stitch bar into their club. You can also use that report to search anything Disney, anything Harry Potter, anything, I know Marvel's going away, but, and they are likely to want to know about other LTO releases. Okay. When you're having conversations or you're posting about club, I don't necessarily use the verbiage join Scentsy Club, because when you're using the word join, that people get confused if they're joining as a consultant, if they're like, and the word join, they usually think that costs money, and it doesn't cost anything to be a club member. So, a lot of times when I like to say things like our discount program, be a part of our discount program or our loyalty rewards program, because the customers get points by being in Scentsy Club. They can earn those and redeem. I make sure to be very clear in my verbiage that it is a free program. There are no fees and no contracts. The number one thing that I do to increase club subscriptions is to share that I have my own club. I have one that comes out every month, every 2 months, and every 3 months. I open my subscription on my stories every single time I get it. I know that seems redundant. I know that seems silly, but I do it every single time. I share in my stories, and I do posts about it all the time as well. The key here is to make club part of your regular conversations. The marketing rule of 7 is that consumers need to hear about it at least 7 times before they'll take action to buy a product or service. AKA, you need to be consistent. It's very, very true about 7 times. They need to continuously hear about it. The second way is I screen record when I go and edit my club. I talk through adding my LTO bars that I want to get forever. So for instance, when we switched from spring to fall, I did a screen recording of going in and adding cocoa lime and watermelon tangerine and lemon sorbet. And I talked about how Scentsy going to continue to pour those for me forever. I shared how I got 10% off. I shared how, since my subscription was over $60, I got a half off item. I shared how I added my Whiff Box as my half off item. And I shared how that Whiff Box, the only way to get it at a discount is through club. So as a consultant, we can't even get it at a discount. The only way is through club. Okay. I talked about adding whiffs to my subscription, adding cotton cleanups. While I did that, I showed them that my cart subtotal, I showed them that I got the 10% off and that I got discounted shipping. I scrolled up. I talked a little faster than my notes, but I showed that I unlocked that half off item. I told them they could add anything that they wanted, half off, blah, blah, blah. The reason why I always do my Whiff Box and the reason why I always talk about the Whiff Box is because that gets your PRV to at least 60 for them to get that Whiff Box half off. And I don't know about you, but this Whiff Box this month is $57 worth of product, and you can get it for $17.50. Like, do the math. That's just smart math, right? A third thing I do, I always open my Whiff Box on social media once I get it. I explain how much everything costs versus the value of what they're getting. I tell them that the Whiff Box has 3 prices. $35 as a regular order through me, $31.50 in club with the 10% discount, because if they order it through club, just through club period, they're getting the 10% because it's over $30, or $17.50 as their half off item with a $60 plus club subscription. Okay. Remember, the statistics said, this was straight from Cincy, 70 or half of all club memberships have a Whiff Box in them. Whiff Box is a key to club subscriptions as well. Okay. At the end of the catalog season, when scents are discontinued, use your sales reports to go through the list of customers who have ordered those fragrances. You have to reach out to them and tell them that you have good and bad news. It is our job as consultants to reach out to them. Posting and praying on social media ain't the way. Emailing ain't the way. You need to make personal connections and personally text them. Because I get emails that I don't read all the time. I see things on social media and keep scrolling all the time. You need to at least make contact with them. Okay? So you have good and bad news. Their favorite bar is going away. So that's the bad news. But the good news is they can always get their bar through Scentsy. Okay? I make the conversation all about them, because it is our job as consultants to know what products are coming and going. It's our job also to help them get the best deal. It is not just, this conversation is not just about getting them or making us money. It's about serving our customers well, because if you make it all about them, which it should be, blessings are going to keep coming back to you. I tell them that always get my bar is like an insurance policy. So if your favorite fragrance doesn't come back, you've got it. Okay. And then obviously during that conversation, I share the other benefits about club, exclusive access to bricks just for having an account, some scents that aren't even available like in club, sea salt avocado. You can have a subscription every 1, 2, or 3 months, completely customizable, no sign up fee, no customization, no cancellation fee. I tell them like, okay, if you have one monthly and you need counter clean this month, add it. If you don't next month, take it away. Need whiffs this month, take it away. If you don't need them next month, etc. Get half off items and discounts without hosting a party or being a consultant. That's a big one. 10% off all year round. Shipping is $8 flat instead of $10. So if someone's ordering off your website, it makes complete sense for them to just do it through club. $8 shipping, 10% off. When brick collections come out, you can try it in bar form and get it made free forever. So if they don't want to buy the brick, they can buy it in bar form through club. Okay. Something else, the other things that I do, club is in every single mail out that I do. My newsletters have club signage on it, or I add in a club rack card. Okay. I have boards. I use the app, the boards app. I have boards that are created specifically for customers that walk them through how to sign up for club, or when I tell them, hey, this is always get my bar, it literally has like, I can show some examples of that on the team page, that I can literally just send to them as customers that they can like go through and click. And it sends them straight to my website. Okay. So some other examples that Cincy has said, it includes all consumable products, add light bulbs, etc. The rewards points are a big thing. Rewards points are a big thing. They can save those up to even buy warmers if they want to. They can save up those points. That's really pretty much everything. Does anybody have any questions? You can use this, have your Scentsy Club customers refer you with their referral link. It's really important, if you don't have your own club subscription, to try your best to get one yourself. Put that in your budget and at least try and open one yourself. Do it for a month, see how you like it. Because if you're not, you can't ask your customers to do something that you're not doing yourself. If you don't know a lot about Scentsy Club, I highly suggest going and reading this FAQ. It literally has every single question that you could want to know. And I'm not going to go and read this to you because you're not dumb. You can read. And I literally am so impressed. I'm so impressed by, they've literally thought of everything. Literally everything. So go read that FAQ. It tells you all about all the things. And then same thing with this rewards and referral program. Like the images and everything. It's so great. Everything that you could ever want to know. Just remember the verbiage. You don't have to say join club. I always say my customer rewards program, my loyalty program. I talk about it like I just say always get my bar program. I don't even say club, or I don't even say like, just take the word join out of it. If anybody has any other verbiage that you use that you would love to share, please comment that in the description, in the comment box if you're on YouTube, here in our team page if you have some that you'd like to share. Like I said, I hope this was helpful, but my number one tip is to have your own. Always talk about it. You can also share indirectly. Something else that I do is whenever I'm changing my wax to one of my like always get my bars that like isn't available anymore, I will take a picture and like put it on my story and be like, so thankful Cincy makes this bar for me forever and ever. Or something like that. Like changing my wax thanks to club. Thank you, Cincy, for making this bar for me forever and ever. Or never had to say goodbye to this bar. Thank you, Cincy. Like it doesn't always have to be go join club. All of this was 10% off. Thank you, Cincy. Thank you, club. Got my Whiff Box for $17.50. Ask me how. Like, things like that. It doesn't always have to be join, join, join. Just mention it, mention it, mention it. Okay? Love y'all. Mean it. I will share some resources on the team page later. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll share some of those in the description box. I would love for you to share some of your resources or your verbiage or anything that you have found helpful. And I will talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Mean it.